Hey, hello everyone. In this video, we are going to cover manual testing interview questions and answers. So in this video, we are going to cover all these questions. So let's start with the first question. So what is the software development life cycle? In short, what is meant by SDLC? So answer for this question is the software development life cycle is generalized process to develop software. It consists of several phases including first is information gathering. Information gathering means collect requirement from stakeholder to understand project goals and user needs. Second is analysis. Analysis evaluates requirement and convert BRS document into SRS document. Third is design. Design create system architecture, UI or UX design and database models based on requirements. Fourth is coding or implementation. Developer write code following the design specification and best practices. Fifth one is testing. Verify functionality, performance and security by identifying and fixing bugs. Sixth one is maintenance. Provide updates, bug fixes and enhancement to ensure long-term software reliability. If you want to learn SDLC in more detail, please watch video which I already uploaded in my channel. So let's move for the another question. What is the software testing life cycle? So the software testing life cycle is a systematic process for testing software to ensure quality and defect-free releases. It consists of following phases. First is requirement analysis, understand and analyze test requirements. Second is test planning, define the test strategy, scope, schedule and resources. Third is test case development, design and create test cases and test script. Fourth is test environment setup, prepare the required hardware, software and test data. Fifth one is test execution, run test cases, reports, defects and verify fixes. Test closure, analyze test results, documents findings and improve future testing. Let's move for the another question. What are the different types? What are the different level of testing? The different level of testing in software developments are: first is unit testing, test individual components or unit of code, example functions, methods for correctness. Integration testing verifies interaction between integrated units or modules to ensure they work together. Third is system testing. Test, uh, test the complete integrated system to validate it meets specified requirements. Fourth is acceptance testing. Ensure the software meets user requirements and is ready for deployment. Includes UAT, user acceptance testing. This level ensure comprehensive testing from small code units to the entire system. This is all about different level of testing. Let's move for the another question. What are the different types of testing? Here is a list of all types of testing. Functional testing, it consists of unit testing, integration testing, system, acceptance, regression, smoke and sanity testing. Second is non-functional testing. It consists of performance, usability, security, compatibility and reliability testing. Third is manual testing, exploratory testing, ad hoc testing. Automation testing, test automation, API testing. Fifth one is black box testing, test inputs, output without code knowledge. Sixth one is white box testing, test internal code structure. Seventh is gray box testing, combines black and white box testing. 8 is specified testing, alpha testing, beta testing, end-to-end testing, monkey testing, gorilla testing, mutation testing, concurrency testing, destructive testing, positive and negative testing, static and dynamic testing. This covers all major testing types. So let's move for the another question. What is the difference between static testing and dynamic testing? So, static testing definition is testing without executing the code. Dynamic testing definition is testing by executing the code. Static testing purpose finds defect early by reviewing documents and code. Dynamic testing purpose identifies defects by running the software. Static testing method use reviews, walkthrough, inspections. Dynamic testing methods use functional and non-functional testing, example unit, integration and system testing. Static testing performed during early stages of SDLC before coding. Dynamic testing performed after coding during various testing phases. Static testing cost and time, cost effective, det- detects issue early. Dynamic testing cost and time, more expensive due to execution and debugging. Static testing example, code review, requirements review. Dynamic testing example, running test cases, regression testing. So this is all about difference between static testing and dynamic testing. Let's move for the another question. What is the difference between agile and waterfall models in testing? Agile approach, iterative and flexible. Waterfall approach, sequential and fixed. Agile testing continuous in every sprint. Waterfall testing done after deployment. Agile flexibility high, can adapt to changes. Waterfall flexibility low, fixed from the start. Agile delivery, frequent small releases. Waterfall delivery, one final release. Agile customer involvement high, regular feedback we will get here. Waterfall customer involvement low, mainly at start and end. Agile best for dynamic projects, waterfall best for stable, well-defined project. So this is all about difference between agile and waterfall model. Let's move for the another question. What is the difference between API testing and UI testing? API testing focuses on backend functionality, data, performance. UI testing focuses on front-end design, user interaction. API testing tools Postman, SOAP UI, Rest Assured. UI testing tools Selenium, Cypress, Test Complete. API testing speed faster, no UI involved. UI testing speed slower, requires rendering and interaction. API testing stability more stable, less affected by UI changes. UI testing stability can break if UI changes. API testing best for validating business logic, data flow, security. UI testing best for ensuring user experience, design and consistency. Let's move for the another question. What is the difference between black box testing and white box testing? Black box testing focuses on testing functionality without knowledge of internal code. White box testing focuses on testing internal logic, code and structure. Black box testing, tester knowledge, no knowledge of the code or internal workings. White box testing, tester knowledge, full knowledge of code and design. Black box testing, types of test, functional testing, what the system does. White box testing, type of test, structural testing, how the system works. Black box testing tools, manual testing, functional test cases, white box testing tools, unit test, code coverage tools, etc. White box testing best for verifying if the software work as expected. White box testing best for verifying code correctness, logic and security. This is all about black box testing and white box testing. Let's move for the another question. What is the difference between black box testing and gray box testing? Black box testing, tester knowledge, no knowledge of internal code or logic. Gray box testing, tester knowledge, limited knowledge of the internal code or structure. Black box testing focuses on test the software functionality and behavior. Gray box testing focuses on combines functionality testing with partial knowledge of the code. Black box testing type of test: functional testing, input output validation. Gray box testing type of test: combination of functional and security or structural testing. Black box testing tools: manual testing, functional test cases. Gray box testing tools: a mix of both black box and white box tools. Black box testing best for verifying if the software works as expected. Gray box testing best for identifying security flaws and understanding complex scenarios. This is all about difference between black box testing and gray box testing. Let's move for the another question. What is the difference between white box testing and gray box testing? White box testing: tester knowledge, full knowledge of internal code and logic. Gray box testing: tester knowledge, partial knowledge of internal code. White box testing focuses internal code structure, logic and security. Gray box testing focuses on combines functional testing with some code knowledge. White box testing types of testing: structural testing, example, code path coverage. Gray box testing type of testing: mix of functional and security testing. White box testing tools: unit test, code coverage tools. Gray box testing tools: combination of black box and white box tools. White box testing best for verifying code correctness and logic. Gray box testing best for identifying vulnerabilities and complex systems. So this is all about white box testing and gray box testing. If you like this video, please do like for this video and subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you so much.